happy to be joining you this morning because, you know, it's everything that I want for the country. It's everything. It's a beauty queen's dream job, you know, to be representing everything that's beautiful about the country. And today, we will be starting a movement that will bring the Filipino brand to a brand new height. And I hope you guys are happy. I hope you guys are excited for what's in store for all of you this day. And I hope you do stay until the end of the program because we promise you, you're not just going to be learning a lot, but you will be inspired. Because today, we're not only joined by the movers and the shakers out the industry, more importantly, we are being joined by the doers and the innovators. So please, your hands together for everyone here this morning. I'm very excited. I want to get to the panel discussions, but you know, we have to do the introduction first. And before we officially start today's program, how about a big round of applause for the Naang UP for the heartfelt rendition of the Philippine National Anthem. You know, that's one of the things, people don't realize that, but that's one of the things that you have to know by heart and to really love the Philippine National Anthem. Alright, so to those who still don't know what Brand Pilipinas is or why we are all here, well, today we will be starting a movement. Alright, it doesn't happen overnight. The goals that we are setting will not happen overnight. We can't accomplish them overnight. But today, we will be going out. We will be starting with the first stage, and that is to come together, to discuss things, and to inspire each other. And what we want is for everyone, the consumers, to not just make the Filipino brand first in their hearts. We want them to make the Filipino brand first in their wallets, because that's what's important, right? Right? Right. Alright, so to officially start today's program, please do join me in welcoming the globally awarded brand architect, movement maker, marketing innovator, risk and reputation strategist, and the chief communications officer and founder of Geyser Makla. Give it up for Miss Amor Makla.
I'm just here to welcome everyone and make a very quick introduction to the people who really made this happen. Now, I have to tell you, when I was a kid, I never developed a liking for apples, right? Washington apples cost 75 pesos, not per kilo, but 75 pesos each. So I never really developed a taste for it. Instead, my local fruit was actually the bayabas. But not the guapo that you eat now, but the yellow on the outside, pink on the inside, tiny, succulent type. It's so ripe, you could smell it. Now, unfortunately, the local bayabas had only two prices, cheap or free. You know, I think we may have done a disservice to that bayabas by not pricing it well enough that farmers could continue to grow it and grow it sustainably. Fast forward to my life now, which is all about promoting, at that time, great foreign brands, all the way down to representing countries like Singapore, Ethiopia, Canada, and even produce like US wines and US beef and French wines, which led me to the question, what's a globally revered Philippine brand? The answer is none. What does made in the Philippines mean for us? Well, more fun can be fun, but not outside of tourism. Because really, do you want to invest in a country that's just seen as fun? Then it occurred to me, if we buy brands because of what it stands for and based on our values, then the greatest brand all of us should be proudly eating, buying, consuming is Brand Pilipinas. And never has there been a greater time to be Filipino and to be local. So under our collective watch, we will make local the new premium. So at this point, I'd like to call the other fellow crazy revolutionaries, the proponents, and also our special guests on stage as to why there's no greater brand worth fighting for than Brand Pilipinas. May I call in the first one? I'll just do a quick run of introductions. Mr. Robin Padilla, to me, is a nationalist and a revolutionary, and proves to us that not all heroes have to be dead. And not all icons and heroes should be dead. Robin, please. Now, please sir, please sit. Now, Mr. Brad Geiser may be white on the outside, but his heart, where it really matters, is brown. Brad, please join us. Brad has this entire theory about why we haven't grown enough local brands yet. Now, one of my mamas, right, in the industry, is Venus Navalta, who's the CEO of IPG Media Brands, one of the living legends in the advertising industry and definitely one of the greatest brand builders alive. Mr. George Rieka is not just a transport advocate, but really he's one of the greatest storytellers of our time. One of the greatest minds and creators in virtual reality storytelling. You know, we wouldn't even be here literally if not for the next revolutionary, Mr. David Lim, who literally is leading a Pinoy technology revolution and is the founder of MyPhone and the Brown and Proud movement. We'd also like to welcome 80 years of storytelling, Mr. Freddy Arliantico and Mr. Danny Lim of United Neon. We have also invited, I know, baka malaglag na. No, I'm actually gonna go down, right? No, I'm gonna go down. They're setting up a stool for me here. We have a guest today, one of the brands I'm extremely proud of, and has been a byproduct of the amazing GK movement. Human Nature, another brown at heart and only white on the outside, right? He has created one of the greatest local brands that has continuously beaten, not just for affinity, but for sales, other global brands. Mr. Dylan Woods. Right. Okay. I'd like to get the discussion started. Maybe for starters, I want to start with why do you think there are no big global Pinoy brands? Why do we even need a brand Pinas? Robin, you gotta start off, really.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim wassalatu wassalamu rasulillahi. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. Sa ngalan ko ng nag-iisang Diyos, ang mapagpala at ang mahabagi. Isang magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Simple lang po ang isasagot ko. Siguro po dahil sa colonialism, tayo po ay biktima ng ibang klaseng mga pang-iipit na mga dayuhan. Yun po ang dahilan kung ba't sa panahon ngayon ang ating pong brand Pilipinas ay nasukob na. Kung hahayaan niyo po akong magsalita, dahil ang nasabi po sa akin ay 45 minutos daw ako magsasalita. Ang sabi ko, kulang yan. Kapag ang pinag-usapan natin tungkol sa Pilipinas, baka isang araw ang kailangan ko. Pero dahil mahaba pa tayo, baka mamaya na lang yun. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you. Brad, you've always had this theory, which you discussed with most of us. Why do you think there is no strong brand Pilipinas?
Well, in support of what Robin is saying, the Philippines has been a colony either of Spain or the United States for a very, very long time. Think of it sort of this way. If you're a colonizer, what is it that you want from your colony? You want cheap labor and cheap resources that you're going to take that cheap labor and cheap resources and you're going to make products. But are those products cheap? No. You're going to make products that you're going to brand. And in branding those products, you make your margins, you make your profit. But it means something. It means that you can teach the colony many things. You can even teach them marketing. You can teach them to be an expert at selling foreign brands. But the one thing you never, ever, ever teach your colony is how to create global brands, because if you do, they're not a colony anymore, they're your competitor. And so this knowledge has been deliberately excluded from marketing in academia, from the university level. It's also been deliberately or indeliberately, I can't tell, excluded from training happens inside of agencies. It's been excluded. It's just not there. And we're now just starting to wake up to the implication of that issue. And part of the purpose behind the Brand Pilipinas movement is the idea that the Philippines should be creating not just great local brands, but great global brands as well. And it means sort of adjusting the culture a little bit so that we see what we produce and what we consume in a different light.
You spoke about how the entire agency and marketing ecosystem has been preconditioned to prefer foreign and probably not prefer local as much. Let's hear it from the living legend herself in the advertising industry. But interestingly enough, has her own local brand, right? Venus's Garden, yes. But Ma'am Venus, why do you think is there a
kung ano ang pinagmulan mo. Hindi mo pwedeng isang pagkikitang ganito, mahal mo na yung bayan mo pag uwi mo. Paano mo ba mamahalin ang bayan mo? Pakinggan natin kung ano sinabi ni Jose Rizal. Ang taong hindi marunong lumingon sa kanyang pinanggalingan, ligaw. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Alam ba ninyo kung saan nagmula yung pangalang Pilipinas? Kayo po, dito. Saan nanggaling ang salitang Pilipinas? Alam niyo po ba? Sino po sa inyo ang makakasagot? Ang sasabihin namin ba, hindi, pangalan niya ng hari ng Spain. Tama. Pero bakit ginamit siya ng Espanyol? Ang sabi, sa kasaysayan, ang Pilipino ay yung mga Espanyol na pinanganak sa Pilipinas. Nung dumating ang Amerikano, ginawang Pilipino tayo lahat. Maging Indio ka man, maging Sangli ka man, ang Sangli, yan yung Sinoy. Maging anuman ang lahi mo, naging Pilipino na tayo. Kaya kailangan alam natin lahat yan. At kapag pinag-usapan, kung tayo mga Pilipino ay namayani na, pag pinag-usapan sa buong daigdig, opo, tama po yung sinabi nila, wala ang social media. Sumikat na tayo sa Europa, sa Asia. At ano yung brand na nun? Ang katipunan. Yan po ang brand na umalingaw-ngaw sa buong daigdig. Wala pang social media nun. Wala pang mainstream media. Pero nirespeto yung mga tinatawag nating ilustrado. Sino ba yung mga ilustrado na yan? Sila Jose Rizal, Marcelo del Pilar. Sila ang mga katulad ninyo ngayon. Kayo yung mga enlightened, yung pinopromote ninyo, yung sarili ninyo, produkto. Diyan nag-umpisa ang revolusyon. Pero, nangyari? Pagkatapos nating nanalo laban sa Espanyol, anong nangyari? Tumuloy-tuloy. Dumating ang Amerikano, dumating ang Hapon. Kanina, masyadong sinak ng Hapon. Pero sorry, mas magaling tayo doon. Mas pogi pa tayo at mas malalaki tayo doon. Hindi ako papayag na mas magaling sila sa atin. Walang pinakamagaling, kundi Pilipino lang kapag nandito tayo sa bansa natin. Minsan, sorry yung oras. Mabilik na lang. Minsan, pinagbintangan akong racist daw ako. Dahil doon sa aming show na Pilipinas Got Talent. Meron isang Koreano ron na napakabulerong tao. Ang sabi niya, mahal daw na ang Pilipinas at 10 taon na tayo, 10 taon na siya dito. Sinabi ko sa kanya, kung mahal mo ang Pilipinas, dapat marunong ka ng Tagalog kahit isang salita.
O Cebuano.
O Cebuano. O kahit anong sabi ng Tagalog. Kasi pag sinabing Tagalog, ibig sabihin nun, taga-Ilog. Hindi po ibig sabihin ng taga-Bulacan, taga-Maynila. Ang ibig sabihin ng Tagalog, pwede kang Tagalog ng taga-Cebu, taga-Mindanao. Ibig sabihin, taga-Ilog. Sa kasaysayan, ang mga Pilipino ay taga-Ilog. Dahil tayo nakatira sa tabi ng ilog. Yan po ang kasaysayan natin. Ito, nagulat ako. Ang mga Pilipino ay nagalit sa akin. Ako daw ay racist. Racist? Harap-harapan yung Filipino television. Niloloko tayo nito. Baka may girlfriend kang Pilipina. You love the Filipino women. Ganun din naman ako pag nasa abroad. I love the Australian women. I love the American women. Pero pag nandito ka sa Pilipinas, magsalita ka naman ng Tagalog. Ganun ang klase ng patriotismo. Hindi ko pwedeng lukuhin sa sarili mong bayan. Hindi po, binigyan ka ng produktong Amerikano, Hapon, Koreano, bilib ka na. Paano kung magaling lang yung marketing? Magaling lang yung advertising? Yun ang kulang sa ating brand Pilipinas. Kailangan natin i-market ng tama yung brand natin. At yung brand natin, katulad natin sinabi ni brother, sorry I'm speaking in Tagalog. I'm passionate with my but I will speak to you in English later.
One of the most brilliant people I know, seriously, Robin Padilla.
Sorry po, 25 seconds. May matirang 1 minute. Mahaba pa po to, pero open po.
But he's here the whole day, yes.
Yung pong sinasabi nila, na pagka tayo mismo, ito, galing ng foreigner ko, kung tayo mismo ang mag-promote ng ating brand, imposible ho na hindi tayo magtagumpay. Mahalin muna natin yung atin. Paigtingin muna natin yung patriotismo sa atin. Yung mga Pilipino, maniwala muna sila sa lahi natin. At kapag naniwala na sila sa lahi natin, at naniwala silang sabi nga na, tayo yung mga revolusyonaryo. Ang lahing Pilipino ay mga revolusyonaryo. Yun ang buhayan natin sa mga dibdib natin. Maniwala kayo sa akin, magtatagumpay ang brand Pilipinas. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We have that fire the whole day, right? We have that fire to warm us the whole day. George, you have something. You have something for all of us, please. No, you have something for all of us.
Hello. Guys, we have a special video for you guys. We're really, really proud of this. We're happy to present this music video led by a very, very good songwriter. His name is Quest. Together with a remarkable group of people from various industries. All banded together to uphold our country. Introducing a song that not only speaks of love for our country, but also inclusion. Inclusion is very important. No matter who you are or what kind of background you have, dapat kasama tayo lahat. Wala pong mga crowd mentality. We should be proud that our fellow countrymen are being successful. Walang iwanan. Lahat sapat, sama-sama, tayong tutungo sa ating tunay na tadhana. Those are the words coming from the song that you'll hear in a bit. A country free from ignorance, free from hunger, free from war, and free from poverty. Pilipinas, Pilipino, lahat tayo kasama. Guys, enjoy.
My name is Carla Guzman, and I believe in brand Philippines.
My name is Martin Guzman, and I believe in brand Philippines.
Hi, we are the Sisters Phoenix, and we believe in brand Pilipinas.
Hi, I'm Nadia Montenegro and I believe in brand Philippines.
Hi, my name is Juan Dario, and I believe in brand. Hi, I'm Peter Nino and I believe
yung chef. Pero pwede natin i-claim kasi dumaan sila dito. Ay napakayaman ng kultura natin kaya hindi imposibleng ipagyabang natin yung pagkain natin. Ako, lalo na, nung nagpunta po ako sa ibang bansa, lalo po sa Europe, yung mga pagkain nila kahawig ng pagkain natin, lalo na ang Espanyol. Ang Chinese na pagkain, sa Cuba na nagpunta ako, escabeche, galing doon. Ganon kayaman ang ating kultura. Napakasarap ipagyabang. Ngayon, kaakibat po dun sa kultura, kasama po ninyo, sinabi ang kasaysayan, bago pa dumating ang Espanyol, nandito na yung mga Muslim. Kaya yung usapin ng halal, hindi po ito bago. Ito po'y kasama na. Sa mga niluluto pa natin, nandun na ang halal. Ang ibig pong sabihin ng halal, hindi naman po ito masyadong kinaati pa o ano. Ito po ay yung animal na hindi dumaan sa paghihirap. Hindi naman yan bago sa atin. Meron tayong mga animal rights ngayon na pinag-uusapan. Matagal na po yan na pinapractice ng mga Muslim. Kailangan yung isa-sacrifice, yung kakainin natin, huwag pahihirapan. Kapag sinabi pong halal, ganun din. Marami po kayong makikitang gamit na nakalagay doon, halal. Ibig sabihin naman po yun, walang ginamit na forced labor. Walang pang-akaping ginawa sa kapwa. Yun po yung ibig sabihin ng halal. Wala na po yung iba pang gustong imensahe, kundi ito'y patas para sa inyo. Pwede mong kainin, pwede mong gamitin, sigurado kang walang naape, walang naabuso. Yun po ang halal. At higit sa lahat, ang halal po ay isang bagay na healthy. Ang doktor, sasabihin sa inyo, pagka may sakit ka na, huwag ka nang kumain ng baboy. Aantayin niyo po ba na magkaroon ka muna ng sakit bago ka umiwas sa baboy? Yun lang po yung mga bagay na halal ang ibig sabihin. Ngayon, meron po kasi pinag-usapan kanina yung sa magsasaka. Kung gusto po natin talagang maging progresibo, tandaan po natin, ang Pilipino, ang identity natin ay farmer. Huwag niyong kalimutan yun. Yung mamang nakatayo, nakasombrero, may kalabaw, bahay, buko. Yun tayo. Yun ang Pilipino. At huwag natin maliitin yung mga magsasaka dahil sa ibang bansa, napunta akong South Korea, Japan, Europe, ang mga, hindi ko sasabing mayayabang, ngunit yung may inaasang, yung mga magsasaka. Sila yung mga nakataas ang buo, sila yung mga okay ang kita. Kaya yung sinasabi nyo, ma'am, saludo ako sa grupo ninyo dahil may pupuntahan talaga tayo kung kayo ang kasama natin sa Brand Pilipinas. Maraming salamat po.
Final point. Michelle, could you talk about how we can help in Marawi, right? With what you guys are doing in Marawi. Related to agriculture.
In Marawi kasi the awareness also of kasi when we talk about hybrid rice, this is not GMO. It is just a very high yielding variety. And
Okay, so yours is not GMO. It's
Yes.
natural hybrid.
yes, with two superior parents that has a more superior offspring. Yan ang ibig sabihin yan. Kaya maganda ang yield ng hybrid rice. And this hybrid rice technology, we are still continuing to introduce those areas na hindi pa alam. That's why yung sa Marawi, we actually, yung 50 hectares na yun, we spent for everything. And all the harvest is for the farmers, for them to experience. And then, we want to replicate this, not only do sa Marawi area, but actually sa whole Philippines. That's why we are doing a step-by-step campaign to really go to every region, every municipality. We have massive demo farms. We have technicians, actually from all regions, that can also help all the farmers that need the technical assistance. And the seeds that we are using, I mean, we have other people na talaga, we want to help the farmers, di ba? If you want them to have a higher income, you can just buy seed from us, yung other company, buy seed from us, then they give to the farmers. Because meron din kasi silang, any business, not only business na, but many people own land na hindi nila nagagamit. So, to maximize, di ba? Sabi ko, why not? And it is proven naman. Like, especially in Nueva Ecija, we have so many farmer millionaires already.
Sorry, did you say farmer millionaires?
Yes, multi-millionaires.
Galing, galing.
Yes, and when you go there, sabi ko nga, when I met a farmer, naka-Fortuner, dumating, brand new, di ba? Sabi ko nga sa kanya, we have the same car, pero mas bago yung kanya kaysa sa akin. Di ba? Parang kami naka-Fortuner. And we have actual farmers, they have, kunyari, it's real, 20 hectares, and they earn minimum of 100,000 per hectare. And that's 2 million for just one season. So 2 seasons per year, and year on year. Kaya when you see their house, it's not just a house, it's a 2-floor cemented house thing. And these are actual validations on what really is happening right now and what we are continuing to do also.
Can we join you during the harvest in Marawi? No, seriously, who wants to join me to go to Marawi? Joseph, I will bring you. Who wants to? No, seriously, Michelle, you opened a box here. Clam, Joseph. Oh, Yvette, how many here will join us? Raise your hands. Please approach me, and we will not let Michelle go. Right. We'll go to Marawi. Iniwan mo kasi ako nun eh. Hindi mo ako dinala last time. We'll go to Marawi. Thank you guys so much. Maraming salamat. Mabuhay po ang pagkain Pilipino.
Alright, so thank you so much, Ms. Amor. At this point, again, we are opening the floor for questions from the audience who wants to start. As I have a lot of questions for our panelists, but of course, we would like to give you guys a chance to throw your questions. Anyone? Are you sure? Okay, so